Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the practice for descriptive modeling and accuracy. Test scores. A teacher compares the ratio of the number of questions answered correctly to the total number of questions on a test as a metric. For a student to earn an A or B on a test, the ratio must be greater than or equal to 0.8. The last test given by the teacher had a total of 40 questions. Using this metric, what is the least number of questions a student could answer correctly to earn an A or B on the test? All right, this is worded a little weirdly. You don't to get a B or better. That's weird how it says A or B. It says must be greater than or equal to 0.8. But if you get a 0.8, that's a B. It's not an A. Using this metric, what is the least number of questions a student can answer correctly to earn a B or an A or B on this test? Now, they're using or here. This is math or. This is inclusive. This means get A or get B or both. Now, we can't get both, so if we get a B, it still satisfies this. I know it sounds a little weird because you can't get an 80 and get an A, but they're using the math or. It's one, the other, or both to be true. So for this, we have 0.8 equals x over 40. From here, 0.8 is just 8 over 10. So we could also say this as 8 over 10. Cross product gives us 10x equals 40 times 8 is 320. Divide both sides by 10, which gives us a 32. X equals 32. So the answer is 32 questions. Driver's test. The Department of Motor Vehicle used the metric to determine whether a person earns a driver's license. In one state, the total number of possible points on the written portion of the driver's exam is 46. A person will pass the written portion of the driver's exam by scoring 84 or greater. The table shows the number of points different people earn on the written portion of the driver's exam. How many people pass the written portion of the exam? All right, so for this, we're looking at what the passing score is. So there are 46 questions. So we have x over 46 equals 84%. 84% is 84 over 100. Now, the easiest way to do this, honestly, let's take our total and multiply it by the percent. So we're going to take 46 and we're going to multiply 46 by 0.84. We've converted our percent to a decimal, and by doing this, it'll tell us what 84% of 46 is. That gives us 38.64. So to get this 40, you have to get a 38.6. So we're going to have to round up. That's going to be a 39. It doesn't say there's partial credit, so really it's anyone that has higher than a 38. So we've got cross out 38 and less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 25 people. It's 5 by 5. And we're going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means 19. 19 passed. A track coach compares the ratio of time it takes a runner to run 100 meters to 12 seconds. How long? Okay. For a runner to be on the team, the ratio must be less than or equal to 0.95. What is the slowest time 100 meters can be run to make the team? All right. So we need the ratio. We need meters to second. So 100 meters divided by how many seconds equals 0.98. Well, what we know is this is actually a flip-flop maneuver. I can take this, put it over here, take that, and goes over here. So this becomes 100 over 0.95 equals x over 1. 100 divided by 0.95. Gives us 105? Is that right? No, that's not giving it. Takes a runner to run 100 meters to 12 seconds. All right, so here's maybe it says 100 to 12, so that's 8.3 meters a second. For a runner to be on the team, the ratio must be less than or equal to 0.9. Oh, what part of 12 seconds it's asking us. Okay, there we go. So it's x over 12 is what we're looking for, and this ratio has to be 0.95. Okay, so it's asking how fast is this to have it be. Okay, here we go. Man, gotta love these questions sometimes. So let's see, this is a cross product problem. So if we multiply across, we're going to get x equals 12 times 0.95. And that's 11.4 seconds. Or faster. Debt to income. Find Jada's debt to income ratio. Her monthly expenses are, all right, debt's on top, so that's 8 divided by 2500. 1850 divided by 2500 gives us 0.74. So that's 0.74 debt per dollar. Find Victoria's debt to, oh, we did that one. This one is 1280 2500 0.512. Raven is assigned between two plumbing services. Service provider A multiplies the average number of hours spent at a residency by 50, where the average number of hours spent as a residence is 1.5 for a new house and 3.75 for an old house. Okay, so it's 50 bucks an hour. It's 1.5 if new, 3.75 old. Service B multiplies the same number of hours spent as a residency by 60. But these ones spend 60. Suppose Raven has a new house and needs a plumber for 1.75 hours. Find the cost of service for both. Okay, so we're just renting them for 1.75. Okay, so 1.75 times 50. So A costs $87.50, and B is going to be 1.75 times 60, and that's 105. Finally, Hector deciding how much he should invest each year. The automatic method multiplies the average income by 10%, where the average income is 50 grand. for an employee that has been at the same company for 10 years or less, and 60 grand for an employee that's been at the company for more than 10 years. The exact method multiplies the exact income by 7.5. Suppose Hector has been at the same company for 12 years and his income last year was 75. Find the amount Hector should invest using both methods. All right. So, well, he made 75,000. So, the exact let's see. The automatic method is 10%, so 10% of this is just take away one decimal. So, auto method, we're going to multiply this by 10%. And the exact method will take 75,000 and we multiply it by 0.75. And that tells us to invest 5,625. And that's it. Only 7 problems. Thank you so much. Have a great one.